My Rush Dual copy of Elemental Hero Burst Dynatrix has arrived, and besides being a simply beautiful addition to my collection, this card arriving in the original packaging has given me a video topic to discuss with all of you. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, recovered from a flu, and I hope that you are having a great day. Now, in today's video, I'd like to sit back and talk about these individually wrapped promo cards that a lot of these card game companies send out, and the question that a lot of people online have regarding keeping them sealed versus cracking them open. Now, card companies have been releasing these individually wrapped promo cards for years, and they have a variety of purposes. We've got cards like this Masked Ninja Abisu. It's the Lost Art promo from Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is a little bonus they give to you for helping out your local game store. We have cards like this Ogre Pawn here. Pokemon likes to include little promo cards with all of their ETBs. They're just little nice alt arts. And then we have things like Gala Greeters here, which is a buy a box promo because Magic would prefer if you bought the entire box rather than just individual packs, so they give you a nice little incentive. Now, this video is not going to be me breaking down every single instance of an individually wrapped promo card. If I did that, I would be here all night. Instead, I simply want to talk about the question regarding whether or not you should keep them sealed. I have heard both sides of the argument, and I just wanted to give my opinion on the concept, and that is, some people online hold the opinion that you should keep them sealed because, after all, if you are someone who cares about value as their value as a collection item, then it is better to keep them sealed to retain their value down the road, especially if you plan on reselling it. On the other hand, there are people who point out that individually wrapped cards are more likely to get damaged as a result of their packaging, especially if you put them in things like top loaders or in your binder. And for people who want to add these cards to their collection, they are apprehensive about keeping them in these individual wrappings so as to avoid damaging their own cards. And these arguments extend even into online marketplaces like TCG Player. As a store, I've had buyers reach out to me about these cards that have come with their original wrappings. Some people receive their cards, and they are very upset that I included them with their original wrappings and in a top loader because of the chance of the card being damaged. And I've had other buyers contact me about cards that should have been in their original wrapping but weren't, and they considered that no longer near mint because the wrapping wasn't there, which I guess you can't win. But still, it's important to know that some people take this matter very seriously, regardless of which side of the aisle they are on. Now, as for where I stand on the subject, well, I suppose it depends on the situation. I don't really sell individually wrapped promo cards on TCG Player anymore because, in case you haven't caught on, it's a bit of a hassle either way. When I do find a card that is worth selling on TCG Player, I do try to keep it in the original packaging whenever possible, and then just when I'm preparing it for shipment, I try to be a bit extra careful. I don't slide it in the top loader. I put it with a top loader in a team bag in the envelope and then send it out. So I try to be a bit more, careful with it. As for the cards in my own collection, I pretty much always take them out of the packaging these days. After all, I don't really plan on parting with too many of the cards that go into my personal collection anymore. So I don't really care if they are losing value by being deprived of their original individual packaging. And to be clear, I don't think that people out there who are concerned by that kind of thing, I don't think that they are wrong. I just personally don't really care too much because I don't plan on parting with any of these cards regardless. But more importantly, at the end of the day, when you're on these online forums like Reddit, etc., and you're seeing these questions like, should I do X or Y with my collection? Should I do A or B with my cards? And you're seeing these people try to get a popular consensus It's very important that you remember at the end of the day, it is your collection, they're your cards, and you should do with them what you feel is most appropriate and most right for the situation. Be informed when you make those decisions, try to figure out all the pros and cons, but ultimately, at the end of the day, do what feels right for you. And if you do what feels right for you, in the long term, you'll be happier for it. And hey, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, leave a comment, share with a friend, all that jazz. Remember, for every like this video gets, I'll be doing a push-up in the next one. I will not be doing push-ups in this video because I am still recovering from the flu. You guys haven't been seeing it, but in between shots, I've been coughing up a lung. So I'm doing better, but I ain't doing perfect. I'll see you kids in the next one. Thanks again for watching.